everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the Divinely Guided Tarot, and I am back with a reading for the sign of Pisces. I want to say welcome Pisces, welcome any cross watchers. If you're new to my channel, I want to give you a special warm welcome. Thank you for joining me in this space here today so that I could deliver Spirit's message to you. With all of that being said, all of that fun stuff out of the way, I do want to remind you guys, what just happened to my lights? I do want to remind you guys to leave a comment if this resonates. Just explain your situation. I know a lot of you guys sometimes like to leave comments about, you know, what's going on in your life, how it may fit with the reading. And I really thoroughly enjoy reading those, so definitely leave a comment if you're feeling compelled to do so. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe for more. I do these every week, and I also have some fun ideas, special video ideas planned that will also be coming out in the near future as well. So Pisces, let's go ahead. I'm shuffling the deck right now, see what energies are coming through, what messages going on, how you may be feeling, some situations you're going through, all the fun stuff. All right, so let's go Pisces. Okay, first card coming out is the King of Cups. The next card we have is the Page of Wands. The Two of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. The Empress. And last but not least, we have the Chariot. Okay. Okay, so Pisces. Let me move these out. I wonder where they go. Alright, so quite a mix of upright and downright or reversed cards. Okay, so I'm going to go one by one and just explain all of them and then see how they might resonate with you. So starting off, we have the King of Cups, and typically when we see the Cups energy, it deals very much with emotions, how you feel, what kind of relationships are going on, what are the dynamics in your relationships. But specifically, the King of Cups has to deal with this energy that you're feeling very compassionate towards other people. And the reason for that is because you are very balanced within yourself. Your emotions are very balanced at this time. You feel very in control of your life. You don't feel like things are just in somebody else's hands, okay? You very much have a good grip of what's going on in your life right now. You understand that what you do is what you want to do, okay? None of it is like being pressured by other people. It's very much things that you want to do on a soul level. I feel, Pisces, that you're engaging in a lot of activities recently that are making you very happy. There's a lot of experiences that I feel like you're stepping back and you're going, oh, okay, maybe I do have control. Or, oh, this is what living is like. Which is very good for you. So yeah, you're feeling very compassionate. I do feel for some of you, love is kind of in the air. Okay, you might have met someone recently. You might be meeting someone in the near future. Or you're just feeling very, like your love life, if you're in a relationship, I feel like that might feel very rejuvenating at this time. It might feel like this week it took a reset. Whatever it is, it does feel like there's good energy surrounding that. But we are going to get into the rest of the cards to see how the other ones relate. But we are seeing the Page of Wands in reverse next to that. The Wands deals with how you, like how motivated you are and kind of like your drive. Okay, so how bad do you want to do things right now? Or are you feeling very lazy? Whatever it is. The Page of Wands in reverse in particular deals with wanting to put things off. Okay, so although you are, I kind of feel like you're enjoying life, right? But then all your responsibilities, you're kind of just, you know, postponing it. Yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it type of energy. And I do find that funny, actually, because, I don't know, you're living life, you don't want to be bothered with all the, you know, technological stuff that's going on in your life. You're just like, all right, I'll get to it when I get to it. But you are putting things off at this time. You are postponing things. And because you're doing this, I feel like you are pissing somebody off. Okay, whether it's a boss or whatever it is that you're postponing. But using a work example, if you are like procrastinating things at work, you're kind of pissing like a boss off. You might be getting other people upset around you. But I feel, Pisces, that not that you don't care, because you are in this compassionate, you know, empathetic sort of energy, but you are kind of just like, all right, I'm taking me time, I'm doing me, I'm being selfish, taking care of myself, I'm finally happy, so I'm not really worried if they're going to be mad about it. Okay, like, I can't control their emotions. And yeah, some of you are just like, okay, I don't got time to be thinking about other people. Okay, next we're seeing the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, Swords deals with your intellect. It also deals with your communication as well. And the Two of Swords, it typically deals with having two different options. But because we're seeing it in the reverse, it's dealing with an option that is very hard, or two options that are not ideal. Okay, you make the choice. You have two choices. You make the choice, either one is kind of like, alright. They're kind of on the same, like if you made a pros and cons list for both, they're going to be on like the same like caliber almost. So it does feel like whatever choice you make, it's kind of like, okay. It's not a choice that excites you, but it's also not a choice that you're afraid of. Like, it's not going to be the worst choice ever, but it's not the best choice ever. Alright, and then we're seeing the Six of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Cups in reverse deals with this energy that you want to just move on from something. You want to be independent, you want to take care of your own things. You're very much loving this energy of just, I have control over my life. You know, what I want, I can get if I work hard. If I don't want to do something, I'm going to say no. You're starting, I feel like you're very, very aware that the things in your life happen the way that you want them to. I feel like before you just said yes to things, and you're just like, oh, whatever, it's the way it has to be. But you're starting to realize, or maybe in the near future, you'll start to realize that it is all up to you. Your life is all up to you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter what they think about it. Because at the end of your life, when you're on your deathbed, you're not going to be thinking about, oh, I'm really just so stressed about what that person in, you know, at my workplace when I was 40 years old thought about me. Oh, I don't care about what they thought about me in high school. You're not going to be sitting on your deathbed going, oh, yeah, I really, really, really am upset about this person. What you're going to be upset about is the things you didn't do because you cared too much about what other people thought of you. Okay, if you're presented with a job opportunity and people around you are like, that's great, you should do it, it's lots of money. But you're just like, no, that wouldn't be fulfilling, I'm not going to do it. Okay, they might judge you for it. Who cares? Move on, life goes on. So you're really starting to understand that concept that it's up to you. This life is up to you, it is your life. Do with it as you please, alright? Like, it is your life to design, to create, to make it your own. And we are not guaranteed a whole lot of time on this planet. Some of us live until we're 14. Some of us live until we're 22. Some of us go when we're 47. It doesn't matter what age you are. We are not guaranteed a full life. So it's best to start living your life now and not really care about what other people think. Make sure you're taking care of you. Alright, next we're seeing the Empress card in reverse. And this is one of the major arcana cards. And the Empress in reverse, it kind of deals with this energy of femininity. But because it's reversed, it's kind of like you're not... There's something here about feeling very smothered by something. Or feeling dependent. Okay, we're having this, I want to be independent energy, but then directly after we're seeing this dependent energy. So it's a contradictory of each other. I feel like you're dependent on something, but you're wanting that independence. But you feel like you can't be independent for some reason. Whatever this is, I feel like it has a good hold on you. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's a person. There's just something here that I feel like you can't shake off, essentially, or like get away from. Like you always gravitate towards something. Some of you could still be dependent like on parents, like financially. You could be dependent on a partner financially. You might feel very dependent on a job. Whatever it is, there is something that I do feel like you're giving too much power to at this time. And that might be preventing you from living the life that you want to live. But also what I want to mention with the Empress in reverse, it also deals with kind of like people being really over the top with you just to get information. Like I feel like people are being a little nosy right now. Might be wanting to, know more about your life, what's going on. And that comes in with what I said before. People are going to say things, people are going to judge you, people want to know your situation, but then they cast judgment. Okay, so it's kind of like a choice you got to make about, do I share what's going on, or do I kind of just keep my life private? Okay, and then the last card we have is the Chariot, which is another major arcana card. The Chariot is all about control. Okay, so it's just re-emphasizing this idea with the King of Cups that you have the utmost control over your life right now. Even if you don't think you do right now, at this time watching this video, you very much do. And I think Spirit is just trying to essentially hammer that concept into your head of like, you have control. You can do whatever you want. Okay, we come to planet Earth to do what our soul is destined to do, and that is all found out through the process of living life. Okay, some of us don't know our purpose until we're like 70. Okay, it's all like a different sort of time period for all of us. We're all on a different journey, okay? So just remember that. But it's the card of direction as well. I feel like you have a very clear mind about where you're headed. You're not really veering away from the idea of change or new experiences. I do feel, Pisces, that you put yourself in a lot of positions recently, and maybe even in the past year, where you're putting yourself out there a lot more. You're meeting new people. You're going out and having more fun. You're planning trips. Okay, I feel like you're making it a point to be like, okay, this is my yes year. If someone asks me to go do something, yes, of course, I'm down, I'll go. You're not really shying away and, staying cooped up in that comfort zone. I do feel like you have pushed yourself a lot. And I do want to applaud you on that as well. If that, if this resonates and it's you, I do want to say good job. Okay, it's very hard to pick yourself up out of that comfort zone and kind of place yourself in a new setting. So very good stuff. I do want to jump into these tarot cards, see if we get any confirmations or if we get any new messages. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we have the Hermit card. Okay, so I'm going to address these one at a time. All right, so the Hermit card, this deals with like inner guidance. It also deals with your intuition. Okay, so where do you feel like you're being guided to? All right. I'll start down here. So we have introspection, self-discovery, and mentorship. Okay, it's very much this idea that you're looking inward at this time, but also trying to follow what it is that you feel is right. Okay, which way do you feel most guided towards? And then we also have the number 9, and that could be significant for some of you. Also the month of September. Something, monumental might have happened last month. Maybe something last month kind of shook you off your rocker, and that's why you're putting yourself out there a lot more. Maybe that's when you figured out that concept that you do have control. Okay, and then we're seeing the Emperor card. All right, the number 4, that could be significant. The month of April. You might be dealing with someone that was born in September or April. Again, the Emperor, as we all know, it deals with control. Okay, again, we're seeing this control sort of thing. And I do want to make a note of this area of the card. He's holding what seems to be planet Earth, and I believe that is a coin. But it's this idea that you literally hold the world in the palm of your hand. You could do whatever it is that you want to do. Then we're also seeing that coin. So some of you could be having some sort of improvement in your finances. But this is the card of organization, leadership, and structure. I do think you have a lot of structure in your life right now. Because again, we're seeing that Chariot card where it's like, okay, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. I know what it is that I want. Okay, and then the last card we're getting for you, Pisces, is the Lovers card, which is, I think, the best card to get. I mean, the Sun card, then the Lovers. I mean, come on. The number 6, June, could be significant. This is the card of relationships, emotions, and choices. Okay, again, there's some sort of choice that you're making. 2 of Swords. There is a choice that you're making here. And I don't think it's an easy choice, but I also don't think it's a very difficult choice either. But we are seeing the Lovers card, so I do want to just go back to the idea that your emotions are high, you're feeling very compassionate. I do feel like you're more open to the idea of exploring your options, whereas before you might have been closed off because of a past connection. So yeah, Pisces, I mean, lots of great things happening. I do feel like you're on a good path. This week is a good week for you. You're exploring what seems to be some sort of love connection. Also, you are very level-headed on where it is that you are going, what it is that you want. And you're making some sort of choice that, really, honestly, I don't think you're going to be making the choice this week. I do think that you need a little bit more time to make the choice, whether it's the choice of, like, who do I choose? Do I entertain this person? Do I like this person? Do I want to, explore other options? Whatever it is, I do feel like you're going to have a very good week full of compassion and love and just ultimate peace about knowing that you're the one in control of your life. So Pisces, I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. Again, I would love to hear from you all. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video.